How to get Microsoft Copilot to recognize and analyze your OpenOffice documents. Microsoft Copilot is Microsoft's artificial intelligence, powered by OpenAI's GPT-4. Copilot is built into the Microsoft Edge browser, but the Edge browser does not recognize OpenOffice documents. The question is there a way to get the Edge browser to recognize and analyze your OpenOffice documents? The answer is yes. In this video, I will show you how. The way to do it is by converting your OpenOffice document into either a PDF file, PDF, or an HTML file, HTML. This is how you do it. First, open your OpenOffice document. To save it as a PDF file, in the top toolbar is a PDF icon. It's right next to the print icon. So click this PDF icon and it will save it as a PDF file. To save it as an HTML file, go to File, Save As, and then underneath the file name, scroll down and select HTML document, HTML. Then click Save As, and it will save it as an HTML file. Both the PDF file and the HTML file will be recognized by OpenOffice. To open up the PDF file, right-click, Open with Microsoft Edge. Right-click, Open with Microsoft Edge. Or grab the PDF file and drag it onto the Microsoft Edge browser and then release, and it will open up the PDF file. The HTML file can be opened up with right-click, Open with Microsoft Edge. Right-click, Open with Microsoft Edge. Or you can grab the HTML file, drag it onto the browser, release, and it will open it up as an HTML file. Once you have it as a PDF file and an HTML file, you can use Copilot. You can also use the read aloud function. So first, let's look at the PDF file. So this here is the PDF file. Go to the upper right corner and click the Copilot icon. To refresh a previous conversation, in the top bar there is a refresh, which is a circular arrow. Click that and it will refresh the conversation. So this is a new conversation. Choose your conversation style, creative, balanced, or precise. On the left margin of the Copilot sidebar are 3 dots, and you can use that to adjust the width of the sidebar. So let's do more precise. Now in the bottom there's a box. This is the prompt box. There's a microphone so you can also speak into it. But in the prompt box, basically this is your request to the artificial intelligence to process the information. Now when you're referring to the PDF file, use the term this page or my page. So let me show you here. Summarize this page. Summarize this page. Press enter or click this arrow. So here, this indicates that the Copilot artificial intelligence is thinking, and here it is. It's generating a summary. Notice how it refers to the HTML, the PDF document as this page. Let's give it a few seconds to finish doing its thing. So this page. So notice that in its answer, the Copilot will refer to the PDF file as this page. This, when you use the term this page in your prompts, you tell the Copilot to focus its analysis on that PDF file. Here's another example. Outline this page. Press enter. This is a very powerful workaround. So in the bottom, you can copy and paste, and then you can also export the answer here as a Word doc, PDF, or text. And notice here that Copilot is referring to the PDF file as your page. So Copilot says your page, my page, this page. I like to use the term this page, and it's been working for me. Now let's look at the HTML. So this is HTML. We're going to refresh the conversation. This time we'll pick creative. I usually either go precise or creative. And then here we'll do, again, summarize this page. I'm going to put here in less than 50 words. Summarize this page in less than 50 words. So you can put parameters, summarize this page in less than 50 words. You can also put, say, act as if you are a news reporter and then summarize this page. So you can give the Copilot artificial intelligence different roles, like a role as a professor or a role as a journalist. So again here, Copilot is referring to the HTML file as this page. Copy and export. So Copilot is the first AI tool, but technically our artificial intelligence also encompasses what's known as NLP, natural language processing. Natural language processing includes dictation, where you talk into the computer and then it types for you. It also involves reading text and converting it into audio. So that's text to speech. And Microsoft Edge has this capability. And once you've had the Edge browser acknowledge the PDF file and the HTML file, you can use this, and it's a powerful tool. So let me show you how to get the Edge browser to read to you. So this is the PDF file, PDF. Go to the top toolbar and look for the 3 dots in the top toolbar. Click the 3 dots and you have an option to read aloud.
Upcoming legal landscape in California. Key changes for 2024.
Slowing it down.
California residents can expect a significant shift in the legal landscape, impacting various aspects of daily life.
So the top toolbar has a play and pause button. On the right side, there's voice options where you can control the speed and also the voice. This is Jenny, an American accent. Natural means natural sounding. They also have robotic sounding voices. Sonia is a British natural sounding voice.
Life. Here's a concise overview of some key changes taking.
You can also right click to, let's say I want to have it start reading in a different part of the document. What I'll do is right click to where I want it to read, and then you can right here continue to read aloud.
Taking effect in January 2024. California becomes the first state to.
So sometimes it helps to actually refresh it. So notice what I did here is I clicked read it aloud.
Upcoming league.
Then I closed it. And then I want to reset it.
Upcoming
let me close this and then let me have it start lower. Right click and then read aloud. Right click, read aloud, which is Control Shift U, Control Shift U.
Upcoming legal landscape in California. Key changes for 2024. As we approach the new year, California residents can expect a significant shift in the legal landscape.
So notice how in the PDF file, it grays out the document and it highlights the word that it's reading.
Impacting various aspects of daily life.
To me, the read aloud function works better when you have it as an HTML. Let me show you what I mean. So this is the HTML file. So this is HTML. Here, you have to right click it, but let's say right click, read aloud, which is Control Shift U.
Expanded sick leave. Most employers will now be required to provide employees with at least 3 days of paid sick leave within the first. California becomes the first state to abolish.
So another reason why I like, okay, there's two reasons why I like the HTML version. One is when it reads, it highlights the line in blue and then the specific word in yellow, and the background is in white. So it's easier to read along. The second thing that I like is that it's easier to navigate. The PDF will not respond or is not consistently responsive to my my attempts to jump around, but in the HTML version, I can move my cursor and have it jump around to different parts of the document.
Abolish mandatory gender segregation in toy aisles of major retail. Clarifying cannabis regulations. Workplace cannabis use.
So what I did here was, as it was reading, and if I wanted to jump ahead, I simply took my cursor and I did a left click to where I wanted to jump ahead. So let me show you again. And again, if you want to reset, just close it, and then we'll start here in the upper right corner. Right click, read aloud.
Upcoming legal landscape in California. Key changes for 2024.
So what I'm going to do is I want it to jump lower. So as it's reading along, I'm going to left click. I'm going to use the left mouse button to jump to the next to a section downstream. Let me show you.
2024. As we approach the new year, expanded sick leave. Most employers will now be required to provide employees with at least 3 days of paid sick leave within.
So HTML has the advantage of it's easier to read along because the background's in white, the lines in blue, and then the specific words in yellow. But by doing you can move your cursor, and using the left mouse, the left button on the mouse, you can have it jump to different sections of the document. Now, again, if you want to reset it, if it seems to not be operating, just close it. But you can also have it start reading at a different section. So if you want to have it start reading at the top, you right click at the top. But I want to have it start reading here. So I'm going to right click here. Read aloud.
Clarifying cannabis regulations. Workplace cannabis.
So if I right click in a lower part of the document, it'll right click there. So what I recommend is if you're doing text to speech or having the Edge browser read aloud to you, to actually convert it into an HTML, the OpenOffice document, into an HTML, open the HTML into Microsoft Edge, and then right click, read aloud, and then you can navigate. So what I did was right click, select read aloud, and then left click to select read aloud.
Speed camera pilot program.
And then navigating, you use the left button. Now on the voice options as a productivity gain, I have been experimenting, and I like to use I like to go at higher speeds. And the Sonia is to me the most natural sounding one, voice. When I go at higher speeds, I use Jenny's voice.
Program *** the pilot program and
because her voice holds up even at very fast speeds.
Select cities introduces speed cameras in designated school zones and high accident areas to address reckless driving.
What I mean by holds up is that even at high speeds, Jenny's voice is crisp, and I can discern the individual words. So typically I will not use normal speech. We have the ability to hear at a much faster speed. When I listen to audiobooks, I typically listen to it at 150%, 175%, 200%, or higher. A lot of times I won't go above 200% because the words will, the audio will break down. But I could go up to, I've gone up to 300%. So if I'm reading something word for word, I will try to read it as an HTML file. I will convert it into an HTML file. Start with an HTML file, open it up into the Microsoft Edge browser, use the Microsoft Jenny, a natural voice, and then play it at higher speeds. And then as the Jenny voice is reading, I will follow the highlighted yellow word. So instead of me reading it, I will just read along, and my comprehension is good. And actually, it forces me to focus on the words, so it maintains my attention. So I listen and I see. That's two modalities, audio and visual. So it's a more intense, rapid downloading of information into my brain. Now, to check my comprehension at the end, I will try to it's called the Feynman technique. I will explain what I just read. If you really want to confirm your understanding, it's good to try to summarize what you just read. That's known as the Feynman technique.